Hey everyone, we're going to express each product in polar and rectangular form. So basically what we do is we multiply these two numbers and we add the angles. So to get started, we'll just do this one. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 5 times 2, and then this is going to be cis of 30 degrees plus 60 degrees. So this ends up being 10 cis of 90 degrees. Now this ends up, if you expand this, is 10 cosine of 90 degrees plus I sine of 90 degrees. So that's expressed in polar form. Rectangular form would be where you evaluate this. Cosine of 90 is 0 plus I, and sine of 90 is 1. So you get 10 plus times 0 plus I. So 10I. So your final answer is just equal to 10I. Alright, and the next ones you should be able to do. So we're just going to multiply those two. 2 times 3. Cis of 115 degrees plus 65 degrees. So this is going to end up being 6 cis of 180 degrees. So expanding, you get 6 cosine of 180 plus I sine of 180 degrees. So that's your rectangular form. And then for rectangular form, you just evaluate. Cosine of 180 is -1 plus I, and sine of 180 is 0. So this just ends up being -6. So this is rectangular form. Okay, this next one, we have 8 times 1/2 cis and you add the angles. So this gives you 4 cis of -pi divided by 3, which you can also write as 4 cis 5 pi over 3 to make it easier. And then to expand it, you get 4 cosine of 5 pi over 3 plus I sine of 5 pi over 3. Now this is your polar form, but to expand it, we're expanding it so we can get our rectangular form. So this is just 1/2, and this is going to be minus square root of 3 divided by 2I. So your final answer is going to be 2 minus 2I square root of 3 for your rectangular form. And then finally for the last one, we have 4 times 3 cis of pi divided by 4 plus pi divided by 4. This gives you 12 cis. This one's supposed to be, this one's actually supposed to be over 2. So let me change that. So that's going to give you 12 cis 3 pi divided by 4. So that gives you 12 cosine of 3 pi over 4 plus I sine of 3 pi divided by 4. Now, that's your polar form. This is expanded so we can do rectangular form. This gives you 12 times negative square root of 2 divided by 2 plus square root of 2 divided by 2i. And distributing, you're going to get negative 6 square root of 2 plus 6i square root of 2. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.